which you mentioned, and death. You've experienced some of these.
I done damn near experienced everything, like, for real. Like, no cap, like, friends, betrayal. I done been shot before. I done lost people in the streets, you know what I'm saying? My brother went to jail for being in the streets. Like, I damn near experienced, like, every which way of the shit.
Ink T to the G, man, who you think he gonna be? Now I'm back with the best true hop channel on YouTube that wouldn't be possible without you two. Today, we're diving into a story out the gritty streets of Detroit, from 6 Mile hustlers to rap legends. We're talking about Team Eastside, their meteoric rise, devastating losses, and the lessons buried in the concrete of one of the most dangerous cities in America. Now, before we get in this video, if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. But if you're one of my day ones, go ahead and drop a like and leave a comment like you always do. Now, without wasting any time, let's get into it. Detroit is no stranger to struggle. Once the heart of America's auto industry, the city's been through the ringer: poverty, crime, and the kind of survival mentality that makes or breaks you. In 2024, Detroit's violent crime rate was 2,708 incidents per 100,000 people. That's more than 5 times the national average. Growing up here, you're either hustling to stay ahead or hustling to stay alive. And for a group of young men from the east side of the city, their hustle was music, but it didn't come easy. Let's talk about Marcellus Register, better known as Babyface Ray. Born and raised in Detroit's 6 Mile area, Ray had music in his blood, but chaos in his life. His brother went to prison, his father lost his job, and his mother was diagnosed with breast cancer. With the weight of the world on his shoulders, he turned to music as an escape. Ray linked up with like-minded hustlers: Peasy, GT, Dame, Lou, Lil P, D-Nice, Reek, and Eastside Snoop. Together they formed Team Eastside, a rap group that became the voice of Detroit's East Side. Their sound was raw, gritty, and unapologetically Detroit. Tracks like Mob Life and Get It put them on the map, and their rise seemed unstoppable. But the streets always have a way of pulling you back. Early in their career, tragedy struck. Team Eastside Reek was shot and unalived. For the group, it was more than just losing a friend. It was losing a brother. His death became a turning point. Instead of breaking them, it pushed them to grind harder. They wanted to honor Reek by making it big, and for a while, it worked. The group gained traction, booked shows, and racked up views. But Detroit streets don't forgive, and success often comes with a target on your back. As their fame grew, so did the heat. The feds started paying attention, not just to their music, but to their lives. Peasy, one of the group's frontmen, got caught up in a federal investigation. His lyrics and music videos were used against him in a racketeering case that tied him to 6 Mile Cheddar Grove, a crew implicated in violent crimes, including a shooting that unalived a 13-year-old girl and a 21-year-old man. Peasy's arrest was a massive blow to the group. Losing their leader shook their foundation, but they kept pushing forward. If Peasy's arrest was a gut punch, Eastside Snoop's death was a death blow. Known as Soda for his hustling skills, Snoop wasn't just a rapper. He was a symbol of the group's grind. The first in Detroit to rock a bust-down Rolex, Snoop had the shine, the hustle, and the respect. But respect in the streets doesn't come without jealousy. After sharing his location on Instagram Live, Snoop was shot and unalived on Flanders Street, just blocks away from Peasy's house. The streets don't care how talented you are or how much you're loved. Snoop's death was proof that fame can make you a target. After Snoop's unaliving, Team Eastside began to fall apart. The weight of losing Reek, Peasy's arrest, and Snoop's passing was too much. Babyface Ray decided to go solo, collaborating with artists like Vezo and building his name in the industry. Even solo, Ray couldn't escape the streets. He was shot in the foot while trying to protect his brother during a violent altercation. He later said,
That incident.
My foot. Yeah.
That wasn't a life or death situation.
No.
But people have been shot one time and die.
So when I tell people I got shot in the foot, they'll be like, oh, that wasn't serious, but I just feel like I was blessed because in my situation, I ran up on somebody who had a weapon trying to protect my brother, and he turned around. He aimed it at my chest. I don't know how I hit my foot, but God was on my side.
Ray kept grinding, but the unity that made Team Eastside special was gone. This story isn't just about music or the streets. It's about choices, loyalty, and the cost of living a certain lifestyle. Team Eastside had all the potential in the world, but the streets don't let go easily. Peasy's legal battles, Snoop's death, and the constant violence surrounding them are reminders that fame doesn't equal safety. For every success story, there are countless tragedies, and the ones who survive are the ones who learn to walk away. All right, now before we close this out, I just want to say that a lot of you guys might be out there living that same life as we speak, but it doesn't have to be that way. If you have a talent, a brain, even a pulse, you could find anything better than living the street life. There's only two places that come from living that life, and it's either death or jail. Very few make it to become a rap sensation. It's like making it to the NBA. A lot of people have the talent and the skill, but will they make it though? If you don't hear anything else, hear this. The streets don't love you back if they ever loved you in the first place. But hey, if you made it this far, that means you put in some paint where it ain't. And for that, you need to be thanked. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, share to be aware, man. Give me that algorithm because I need to be there, man. Because I know there's 10 other streamers out there doing it like me, but...
Fuck that little 10.
I'm maxed out.